Henny Honky, please drop that shit.
Alright, man, it's Henny Honky dropping in. Please drop that.com. Please like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends. Today we talk about Lil Durk. Lil Durk's beat the case, apparently. That's what they're all saying. Everybody's speculating why did he beat the case, how this happened, blah, blah, blah. This case has been hanging over Durk's head since 2019. 2019 Durk's not the same as 2022 Durk. The money's changed, the fame's changed. He's arguably the top 3 rappers in the game right now. And since the shooting, a lot of things happened with Lil Durk. He's had a shooting with his girlfriend, King Von's died, FBG Duck's died, etc., etc. And I just want to give a little breakdown of the timeline since the shooting in 2019 up until now, October 24th, 2022, when the case has been dropped. Alright, so here we go. The case started February 5th, 2019. The police say Lil Durk shot outside of his vehicle at a man that they supposedly knew from the streets of Chicago. The man was robbed for $30,000, his jewelry, and his car. The man was also shot. The Atlanta police set out a warrant for Lil Durk and King Von in the situation. Lil Durk turned himself in 3 weeks later. The judge was pleased with Lil Durk turning himself in and saying he had nothing to hide. Of course, he lawyered up, did all that. Him and King Von both lawyered up. They both were granted bond.
Go. We out here. We out here. Yo, what's up? I'm getting fired in the motherfucking pocket.
Alright, now with all the speculation surrounding the case, a lot of it has to do with Atlanta DA Fonnie Willis. She's going hard at a lot of rappers right now. She's going super hard at Young Thug and Gunna. Gunna has really no evidence against him with anything violent, and he can't get a bond. They say that she don't even have as much evidence on Young Thug as she does Lil Durk, but she's dropped the charges. Like they said in 2019, they have 4K video evidence of Lil Durk pointing a gun out a window of a car and shooting at the said victim. So we got to talk about it. Why is she doing this? We got to talk about it. Is she maybe clearing the way for the feds? The feds did hit O Block and get all 5 members of O Block for the murder of FBG Duck. So let's talk about it. A lot has happened surrounding Lil Durk since he's been facing these charges from 2019, and we're going to talk about it right here. The first thing that's happened, August 4th, 2020, FBG Duck dies. OTF and O Block affiliates get all over social media, dissing them on every social media platform.
Exactly. So do you got any, I don't want to, stir up nothing, but do you got any, thoughts, on FBG Duck, any thoughts on him? Did you know him?
Who, Duck?
Did you know him before, everything?
Like that. I don't know. On game. All I know, don't say that shit about Troy or rest in peace, Duck.
November 6, 2020, King Von passes away. King Von passes away in a street fight situation with fellow rapper Quando Rondo being his person he was fighting. Quando Rondo, entourage member, pulled out a gun, shot King Von while he was on top of Quando Rondo. June 15th, 2021, Durk gets into a shootout with his girlfriend against home invaders. That's a self-defense situation, but regardless, that's something that's going on in Atlanta, and Atlanta DA's trying to clean up a mess. She's trying to get rid of the street violence, etc., etc. So even though Lil Durk is kind of I'm not going to say a victim in this situation because he shot back and etc., etc., and nothing happened, but nevertheless, this is a police situation. October 2021, 5 O Block affiliates are arrested for the murder of FBG Duck. The police have a whirlwind of evidence against them. Police say, according to security footage, as soon as FBG Duck pulled up and got in line at whatever business he was at, getting ready to make his purchases, O Block members ran down the steps, ran to their cars, and sped all the way to that location. They seen them get in the cars. They seen the cars at running traffic lights all the way to the location. The shooting happens. They see the cars again, speeding back to O Block, running traffic lights, etc., etc., parking their cars. Next day, police must have already had wind of it. They tow one of the cars. etc., etc. O Block leaves a bunch of information online, sneak this and duck, giving the police little clues here and there. They find shell casings in one of the cars. They find evidence online of linking these people to these cars. So it's basically, you know, if that's all true, that sounds like a wrap for them.
Consequences, obviously, in the federal system are much more punitive than you can get anywhere. It is going to send a strong message.
The 5 suspects also face federal firearm violations. Together, all 5 face a minimum of life behind bars if convicted.
All right, now since these charges have been dropped, Atlanta DA Fonnie Willis has went out to say that Lil Durk hasn't been charged, but because there wasn't enough evidence, there wasn't enough substantial evidence. But if King Von was never murdered, they would be proceeding with charging him. So what do you guys think? Do you think this is a FBI situation and Fonnie Willis is getting out the way like you see on all the crime TV shows? Do you think Lil Durk's in the clear? What do y'all think's going on, man? Hopefully everybody, you know, stays out of jail, stays out of street activities, does what they set out to do, be entertainers, get money, change their people's lives so they don't have to be involved in street activities. And that's what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Henny Honky, please drop that .com. Like, subscribe, and share. I love y'all.